Street lights always gonna fuck everything up around here. What's this? I spy with my little eye something with a square hood that's not red or white. This will just be between me and Patreon for now. I'm not allowed to post anything about it. This will be a 50th anniversary, Lennox. This is 70th year anniversary for Lennox. Oh, single pinhole. Nice. Lennox. Still got paint. It's a very factory Lennox, just like, I'm sorry it's dark. Oh well. It is, the batteries are off. Look, it's got a big bunk. It was probably 2 weeks ago, he's like, I bought you a new present, but we gotta completely paint it red and take it apart and all that stuff. So it's pretty much the same as what I got, except for it's got the bigger bunk. It's got backup lights on top of the mirrors. It doesn't have a single window. I was trying to find some pictures about it, but it's a 2024. I think it's got 300,000 K. Should we plug it in? I was talking to, oh, that's why. Oh, what? You can't plug it in because it's got a stupid plug. How is one sideways and one not? Ah. Oh. Crazy horse. Oh, let's have a look-see. Oh, it's black on black. My favorite. Yeah. I talked to Dad, which is the owner of Brawler, his dad. And I was like, oh, it's got an air ride. I asked him, because this truck doesn't have an auxiliary, and I asked him for a manual 4-speed. I'm like, do you think we can put a manual 4-speed? And he's like, yeah. Let me look into that. Room? Let's turn on some interior lights. It's got a fridge already, so it must have an inverter. Shelving. Judging by the curtains, it's got the extra windows, and it's got a big back window, side windows. I was all worried about having a touch screen, so we don't have touch screens. Everything's in normal temperatures, not KPAs, because sometimes we get that. We got Webasto. Oh, fuck. One Johnny. That's got to get changed. For sure. So yeah, I got a new truck. 350,000 K. It's not showing the hours right now. I don't have the key. I think he said it had 6,000 hours on it. I'm like, yo, that's a quarter of what I got. I'll take it. Dude, that looks like there is a ton of room over there. It's carpet. I hope the factory is underneath that, because I cannot live with carpet. The seat will have to go. It's kind of... I don't have anything against Peterbilt seats, but this one is Kenworth. Sorry, I meant Kenworth. Does not feel right. Dude, it only has 192 hours on the winch. The winch has a remote. That better stay there. If that disappears, I'll be thoroughly pissed. So that's cool. It doesn't look like the one Lennox I had a switch for the remote. Oh, remote right there. For the that's gay. I hate that because you always forget to turn it on. You go outside the truck with the remote and you're like, uh-huh. So 430 gears, no auxiliary. We gotta paint it red. Maybe some minor tweaks to the back end. I told him I wanted full fenders. We need to put an auxiliary in it for sure because I'm not doing anything without an auxiliary. And then still got the Kenworth clipboard. I got a new truck once before. I know what's up. So I was worried because my truck doesn't have, because I got the box seat, right? And I might. The problem with these off-road. But I told my wife, I'm like, that's not enough room for me and my wife. So you're gonna have to come with me now that I have a bigger. The bed is literally like probably 5 inches, 4 inches bigger than what I got. It still can't roll side to side. This curtain, nice. I'm digging that it's black interior, and that is a direct swap for me. Take my stereo, put it in here, except for I gotta run all the wires for the stuff. And you know what's underneath the hood? It's red, of course. Oh, it's already got our style beacons. The pipes might be alright. I might just have to turn those. Oh, sick. If the shields are the same size, which I didn't want to have to re-glue all my lights, so Lennox rig up, my Lennox rig up. I was gonna scoop my D sign shields off the exhaust, and then I don't have to re-glue any of the lights. The DPF tank is gonna have the vamoose, and a toolbox is gonna have to go in there. Obviously we'll put cool fender flares on it. So I just want to share that with you guys. And I know with Patreon guys, you don't get much extra. You just get ad-free. You get the odd thing that I can't share somewhere else, but the air cleaners are different, so I'm sure mine would bolt in, but I really wanted the bigger ones because the lights show up way better in there. It's just so much work. Switching trucks. Supposedly it just got deleted, and new injectors are remanufactured injectors. Because Kyle from Cyprus, he works at Jonesy, and so does Taylor, another Cyprus guy. They were Edson guys. I'm sorry that it's dark, but yeah, 3 windows out back. Rigid. You know it because Lennox doesn't piss around. They put expensive stuff on. So it's just like my truck before it got repainted. Put in way nicer shape. I told him I wanted full fenders. Because every time I do wheeler stuff, like coil stuff, and I deck off, I can only do like 50 kilometers an hour through the bush. The ramp is connected to the wheel. That means you have to slide your wheel all the time to deck off. Well, that's cool. Yeah, he just picked it up today. I was gonna pick it up, and because he went snowmobiling, he's like, you might have to pick this up Monday, which is now Friday, and I never got. No one asked me. Crazy horse. It'll be catch up 2.0. But anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. I got a new whip. Don't be jealous, Catch Up. You'll go to a good home. Probably literally why Catch Up caught wind of it. That's why she's been breaking down. She's like, I know what's going on. To not have scratched glass. It'd be so nice. How the fuck did I... Jeez Louise. put these on. Stand by. Literally was just cleaning my truck a little bit. While I was waiting, what does he do? Greases it up. It's like I sat in it. Fuck. Greased my truck. I changed my coveralls though. I hate it when that happens. Darn it. I thought maybe it'd have disc brakes. No such luck. I like the sliding fifth wheel. It's my favorite. Except for if you have a Texas bed, which we kind of had the same thing on the Cypress truck. It was, but it only had like 4 holes, round pin. So, I don't know what that's about. Must be to maximum slide so you don't ram your stuff, maybe? We'll have to fine tune that, obviously. Really, I like that Lennox has their stuff down here, but I have a remote, so it's not a problem. Looking forward to having some Norm boomers too. That'll be nice. Probably have to re-rig the whole truck. Whack kit, but nothing's hooked up. I prefer to have the handle up there so I can guide it with sucking my winch line, you know, with my foot. Right back to where I started. On that truck, before we refurbished the back end, we got rid of all these doors and 45 this tank. Very basic headache rack. We'll obviously probably switch all that because we'll probably cut it out and put a stainless in there. I'd like to switch this for bars. Like, it's good that it's got something. Obviously you need something, but I'm kind of more or less sorry, I'm still looking at the grease. It is literally, what is that, 25 years, no, not 20 years difference from Lennox to Lennox, and it is exactly the same back here. All this, well, that's notched, so that's different. I prefer to just have bars so I can see. The window goes way down, but the winch, maybe the winch is taller than normal, so you clear the wheel when you're winching on your trailer, you know? You know, I always got to back up and winch at the same time. I'm sure we'll do some fine tuning. It looks like it's the same height as mine. There's no spacer in there, unless if this section from here to here is different, but it looks pretty much the same. That'll scratch the paint. That's alright, we're painting anyway, so it's nice. They use a heavy stock. Holy. Nice welds though. What are we packing for fuel? 511. I hope the other side is the same. I still see stuff in there. Oh, it's fuck. Still got grease on my ass. I have to go inside and get that cleaned up. So it looks like, I don't know how much of that you guys can see, but it looks like a ghost delete to me, which is what we did on our Texas bed. This thing is pristine. In comparison, yeah, it's ghost delete because they basically just sleeve the DPF filter. Oh, I was hoping it had. Lennox usually puts front airbags on. Sad, but we have them. The only problem I think is this is in the way. So that has to be rather customized, shortened, something. I don't remember what it is. The mechanic I did my road touring truck told me that there was some customizing involved. And the truck hasn't changed from, that was a 2014 that I had brand new at road train. We gotta look inside there. We gotta look under the hood. Oh yeah. I finally get some X15 action. So that'll be... I know it says it here somewhere. 605 2050. So that's 605 horsepower, 2050 torque. So it's a little more power than ketchup. So that's nice. It's not all beaten up like ketchup. They were gonna fix that this summer. I was pumped about that. The hood sits flush how it's supposed to. Hammered out. You see why they put plates on here? Because this gets all beat up. It's like 28 below with the wind. So it's not warm. It's actually freezing. I said it last night, but the DPF tank, massive DPF tank's nice, but we don't have it anymore, so we get rid of it and put a toolbox in there. .511s both sides, so ketchup's only a 511 and a 454, so more fuel, that's nice. Appreciate it. So much more room. I've only literally drove one before. That square tubing looks the same. I don't know if he's gonna let me switch my design. I did literally take the one off that truck, put it on here, then I don't have to. I'm not looking forward to doing all the LED lights again. But the shield is in way better shape, and that one's got a lot of mileage on it. You can see it's, maybe you can't see it, but it's bent, tweaked, it's been bent back. So it's got all the tweaks and stuff in it. Oh no. That'll have to get hooked up. It's got fake exhaust. I hope he hooks it up. I don't want to get in here too much because I got grease on my butt. Well, I want to take a picture and send it to owner's dad because he was on the hunt for a manual auxiliary, and I'm like, man, I got tons of room for it now that I don't have the square box. We'll have to get a brawler sticker and cover that, or a plate. I could care less if it stays. But yeah. Specs. It's almost too cold for specking. It's not the same as mine. It's so cold. 06, 23. So it's actually a 23. Oh, maybe they've done away with putting all the specs on the door. Is it on the outside? Nope. Sometimes it's on the outside. Almost 1,200 kgs dry weight, just chassis. Brr, so cold. Okay, I gotta go. And it looks like I got a heated seat, but I don't want this seat. I hate these. They're not bad brand new. Oh, it's carpet. Fuck, I'm not a clean enough person to have carpet. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I'll have to talk to the boss about that. Maybe we can, I don't know. Shit. No wonder they sold it, it's got carpet. I already told you guys it had Webasto. Looks like it's got a suspension override, deflate, slide your wheel. I would say the PTO, yeah, the pump is on there. So that is probably nothing. All the buttons are not wore out, but I gotta get Stacy. I'm like, give me the chrome covers, so I wanted to get it for the other truck because they're all wore out. leather wrap steering wheel, so the wheel's nice. Should be all nice, right? Like, it's not even that old. But anyways, back to work.
When I look at people, I always ask the question, I say, man, tell me what Nike stands for. They said, oh, Inc., that's easy, just do it. I said, tell me what Adidas stands for. Oh, Inc., that's easy, man, impossible is nothing. I said, now tell me what you stand for. When people look at you, do they think excuses? When people look at you, do they think victory? When people look at you, do they think that's a person that's gonna give me everything they got, not on some days, but on every day, and it's not gonna be predicated upon if I feel like it, because I think we all know if we only worked on the days when we felt like it, none of us would get much accomplished. I'm talking about the real level of commitment. Not the commitment that falls in line if everything goes right. I'm speaking of the commitment that says, I am going to stay true to what I said I would do long after the mood that I've set it in has left.
We got some first bits back. This one's a Braden winch this time, not a Tulsa. But we're supposed to put stainless cover cap on this, and then we'll put the angled oval lights here because it had rounds. Oh man, I wish they would have covered the winch line. It's not hard. Some nose. First couple of bits showing up. Just fucking drop her in the dirt. Oh, looks pretty good, yeah. It's shiny. It's all my steps. Hydraulic tank cover. Not my wheel. Looks the same. Same visor as what I got. Some more extra bits. But these are gonna get knocked down. What's that? Oh. Air cleaner lights. I don't know what this is. Doesn't say anything on it. Hoping we get that replaced. It's got a dent in it. Might just fix it. Well, that's all I got for you guys. I was just driving by the window there and I looked in and I seen red stuff. I was like, hey. You know, I thought they were gonna put the fenders on it to bring it home, but I guess not. We need to get rid of that. Oh, I hate skulls. That is definitely coming off. Oh. I see a couple of runs. It will be covered by headache rack, but whatever. At this point, I don't really care. These people are bad at painting trucks? I don't fucking know. Well, it's hard to tell when it's dirty, but I don't know what I'm seeing, but it looks like I'm seeing something. Yo, you painted the fuel tanks. Sweet. Oh, at least they covered the airbags. That's nice. What about the fenders? They are very red and rhino lined. Not slippery, so hopefully they did a better job than the ones I got previously on the Ketchup 1.0 were slick as fuck. Of course, we got the fenders. We've already had those for a while. The hood, that's been here. The winch is over there on the other side of the shop. All the bits got to go back on. Visor, air cleaner lights, window guards like I have on mine that go around the window, you know, floor mats and the rest of the extra bits. We got a new grill coming. It's supposed to have a new grill coming. Looks like I got a new winch flat. Shall be probably 220 feet. What? This spool is obviously for something else because it says 5,000 feet. Oh, I can't see. Oh, there. They put the auxiliary in it. When there's no step. Oh, they didn't run any of the stuff. Supposed to put the auxiliary shifter is going to be right here, which is what I wanted. I'm like, can we put it where I can reach it? Gotta get in here and do some stuff, run some wires for plans in the future. Got new speakers to put in there. It's literally 1 degree right now, so I missed the whole chance of washing when it was cold. When we had our Arctic snow winter session, so I'm kind of mad about that. And maybe I can give it a splash today, but then we're going to Grand Prairie, so we'll be driving through Whitecourt. Fox Creek's nothing wrong there, but Valley View and Fox Creek are always juicy, so hit a wash before you hit to go to Grand Prairie is kind of pointless. are we at here? The other day I mounted the lights. Had some rigids left over that were on the back, which Lennox use only the finest stuff, the rigids, so I put those on the front bumper. Put on the poles because I have some ideas of getting like a tab welded on here, and it'll be a stainless flag sandwich with some red reflective in between. That'll just be big font, say BHH as Brawler Heavy Haul. Toolbox is on. Everything's pretty much polished. Wheels on. We put on the headache rack last week, or I guess this week. And put the D-sign in. I still got to trim the outside edge a little bit because the actual D-sign that we put on the front was bigger. Glued on the back, so no rivets. Light stainless, no rivets. And then I got more stainless coming. And I'm going to try it out as just like two L-shaped that'll leave the window open. It'll come up, and then we're going to go straight across the top. Another piece above the window. And then another reverse L. And then up there in the middle it'll say Ketchup. In Brawler font, which I still don't know what it is. I got some lights I got to mount here, which I think are pretty much the same as those ones up there, so that'll be real bright. Look, we haven't done anything inside yet, really. The interior's back in as far as I know. Oh, I didn't know there was rubber. Those have to come back off so we can weld those tabs. And we still have to do the exhaust, run some air lines for some other things, the auxiliary, front airbags. We got a new console lid for the winch controls, which is going to be completely different. Similar to the Lennox one, but it's just says Brawler on it instead of Jonesy, and made some extra room for some of our other stuff. Like the controller for the front airbags.
See, most people, ladies and gentlemen, are stoppable. Most people, all you have to do is tell them no. All you have to do is make it inconvenient for them. All you have to do is make it difficult for them, and they'll stop. See, when you go to get your goal, don't think that all you have to do is think positive and everything's going to work out okie dokie for you. When you go to get your goal, you are sending a telegram to Murphy's Law to visit you personally.
You thought you was just gonna have a dream and a goal, and you were just gonna wake up and just walk into the sunset. You're like, dream, boom. It don't work like that. You have a dream, and then life punks you. Life punks you and say, do you really want this? You're gonna lose friends. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? Cousins gonna abandon you. People that you used to be like this with gonna think you bougie and don't wanna deal with you. It's a part of it, but I paid too much. If I was gonna quit, I would have quit in the abandoned building when I wanted to commit suicide and take my life. I should have quit when I heard my voice say, your mama don't want you, your daddy don't want you, take your life. I got through that, so why I'm gonna quit over an F on a grade? Come on. And so I'm telling y'all, you have come too far to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. Don't cry about it. Don't whine about it. Get a reward for your pain.
And so by being committed to everything that I started, I finished it. It built a certain type of spirit. It built a certain type of mentality. It built a certain type of individual. And so now I couldn't quit even if I wanted to. I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I had too much sweat equity in my life and everything that I was doing.
You're too close to quit now. You gotta take another lap. You gotta take another lap, because you never know. This might be the one. You can't stop because you're tired. You can't stop because you got your feelings hurt. You gotta take another lap. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. You're gonna make it. You're gonna do it. You got an unstoppable fire. Come on, take another lap. Don't you stop. Don't stop walking.
How many of you can honestly look yourself in the mirror and say, I am doing my best. Because if you can, you're fucking lying to yourself. Your job right now and how you execute that job is going to create the success habits that you're going to need down the road. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If it's making fries, if you ain't making the best motherfucking fries every fucking time, guess what? You ain't gonna fucking make it. If you can't sweep the warehouse floor better than the next guy, you ain't gonna fucking make it. Because here's the truth. Losers always talk about how they hate to lose, but they don't do anything about it.